Hey, what's up, family? Just wanted to do another lottery basics video for y'all. This will be really quickly, very short, but I did want to expound on mirror numbers and flip numbers for you guys because the lottery does play a lot of games. A lot of times they don't want to straight up give you the number, and the way you'll know that they're playing is they'll mirror a number or they'll flip a number. So you kind of have to learn different ways to play the number that you're trying to catch. So in case the lottery does play games, you can catch it, okay? We'll start with mirror numbers, right? This is the mirror numbers chart. How do you find the mirror number? If you can't really remember that 0 is 5, 1 is 6, 2 is 7, and so on and so forth, if you remember the math, you could figure it out. You simply add 5 to this row to give you this row. That's how you find a mirror number. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 5 is 7. That's how you find the mirror numbers. Okay? And in the same likeness for the flip numbers, this is the flip number chart. Very simple. You add 3 to it. Okay? The only challenge with the flip numbers is that each number has two different ways. Essentially, it's like pretty much flipping it up, flipping it down. So I would say plus or minus 3 for the flip numbers to make it a little easier, because here you have 0. If you add 3 to 0, you get 3. And then here you have 7. When you add 3 to 7, you get 0. So 0 is 3 and 7. Okay? But just to go back to mirror numbers really quickly, because I want to show y'all how you can kind of play with these numbers in the likeness of how the lottery plays with these numbers. So let's say your state might need to drop triple fives, right? And that's what you plan. That's what you're trying to catch. You know they need it, whatever. You're trying to catch it. But they don't always want to give up the money. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? So the best way to play this triple fives, if you're trying to catch it in the mirrored form, you would want to play 0, 0, 0 with it. You also want to do 5, 5, 0 in case they mirror one of the numbers. And then you want to do 0, 0, 5. So if you're trying to catch this number, these are the 4 best ways to play it. These are the ways that it could be mirrored, I should say. That's up to you if you want to play it that way. But if you want to nail it to the cross, you know that the lottery can play with you. You play it in these ways in order to catch at least a little something. Okay? Now with the flips, I see the flips are used a lot, especially in a pick 4 when it comes to like, let's say quads. Some states, they do for triples in the pick 4, and you plan the quad. So I'll just use, let's say New York, for example. Let's say New York. Right now, New York needs to drop 111X midday. They creeping up on 1,000 plus draws out from 111X. They need to bust on this 111X, okay? Naturally, you would play 1111. That'd be the, you would think they would bring the quad, but they don't want to pay out that quad money. That's top dollar. That's the truth. They don't want to play it. So how can they play with it if they flipping it and mixing it? How can they play with this number if they playing with it, right? If they decide to mirror it, they'll simply do 1116, because that's the mirror. They still gave you the 111X. They don't necessarily have to give you the quad. You understand what I'm saying? But you need to know how they can move. if they don't want to give this to you because they know a lot of people understand mirror numbers more than they do flip numbers. So a lot of times they'll flip it. How do I flip this? 1, 1, 1, 4. Because you flip the 1, this is flipping it up. And then you have 1, 1, 1, 8. And that's flipping that down. Okay. And if you could look on the chart here, this is you trying to get the 1 is the target. 1 is the target right here. So it flips to 8, but it also flips to 4. So if you're trying to catch 111X, these are the ways that, or even quad ones, these are the ways that the lottery could play with you instead of actually dropping the quad ones. Okay. I would also recommend to research what's furthest out. Like what's the most due 111X for New York. Like if it's 1117, that's at the top of the list that needs to come out. You play that also off a general principle because that's what they need. You understand what I'm saying? They could just simply give you what they need. So you want to cover that too. Alrighty. So that's all I wanted to cover with you guys with the mirrors and flip numbers. I hope this helps. All right. Peace out.